Oh, sorry about that. I didn't realize that my thing was going over the 15-minute limit on my Screencast-O-Matic. YouTube doesn't have the limit anymore. I'm free from those strikes. Anyways, here's another. Before I continue, here's another funny thing. When my school was very picky on what I make, what I animate. I mean, they were picky on the science on my. I once tried to enter this animation competition, and all I got were certificates. I didn't win anything, just those certificates. And I tried. There was my teacher suggests that I would do something that's relating to something in school. I thought of one based on Macbeth, aka the Scottish play we are not supposed to mention, by William Shakespeare. I did a version of that called Macbeth, the Carboniferous Comedy Edition. The Carboniferous part is that it took place. The creatures I used were made 300 million years ago. Oh, like the Acroplura, the Meganura, the giant scorpion, and the Megarachne, which was at one time mistaken for a spider, but it turns out to be a giant sea scorpion. And then, in Walking with Monsters, after realizing that mistake, they decided to name the spider they added in as a Mesothele, which is actually supposed to be a suborder of spiders. And the teacher, and when I had the comedic version of that, the teachers say, just do one that's more closely to the original source than the other. But I was thinking to myself, I thought I was supposed to parody, not rip off. They still wanted me to continue with that one, the one based on the actual lines of Macbeth. And I was like, why? And when I finally presented it to them, they're like, it doesn't have much animation. It's kind of boring. And they wouldn't accept the first one either. They did, however, accept my backup plan, the dinosaur cloning one. It was based on science, and I didn't win. I just got a certificate. Anyways, let's continue the game. So I'm at the third question, which is another goof for saying Skyven or sneaking all off say. Skyven is the proper word. And actually I'm on the fourth. And now I'm on the fifth. And he's just throwing rubbers. What happens if you miss school without permission? Parents get headaches, parents get fined, none whatsoever. I think parents get headache is the most profound thing I've ever seen. They get fined. And they get sent to detention. And I get another key gem. And that was the last game. Now here's a bit of a sad news. I was going to have an extra room after you play all of them. I was going to have an extra room where you get to defeat the wizard personally in a questioning boss battle. All you gotta do is answer the right question and you take the wizard out by 1 point. And there are 10 questions, extra hard. Teachers didn't want that. They wanted it to be as simple as possible. They wanted it just those 8 questions and never mind any of the hard ones. They wanted it to be super easy. So I decided just have that circle in the middle, and if you go over it, it says for those who have either finished this game or they just want to get spoiled, click here to see the end of this game. Now this one doesn't have any dialogue. It's a silent thing. Actually, there is dialogue, but there's silence, just words, but no speech. Let's go. The wizard turns to say, now that I have ruled the school, my next stop is the White House, home to the President of the United States. Not on my watch, says Rhino. No, the key gems, my only weakness. You managed to go through my obstacles. Fine, I'll undo everything. I never wanted to rule a school anyway. I'm out of here as well. Let's hope nothing gets any weirder than that. Speaking of weird, what happened to our real head? And the real head gets flagged on the... Hello, some green maniac just made me a wedgie on this flagpole. Can somebody please get me down here? And that's the end of Something Scary Scrambles Our School. I'm sorry if it was a bit of a disappointment. You can play it if you want to. It's on the description below, but it's pretty bad and pretty inaccurate, and I don't think you'll get too much enjoyment out of it. That's all I have to say. I hope you've enjoyed this gameplay.